If you're loving epic tales of redemption and freedom, hit that like button, subscribe for more heartfelt stories, and share this with your friends to spread the inspiration. The shadowed burrow in the lush, whispering forests of Eldoria Wood, where ancient oaks stood as silent guardians, lived a clever fox named Kale. With fur as red as autumn leaves and eyes sharp like forged steel, Kale had once been a humble scavenger, gathering scraps for the tyrannical Volp Empire that ruled the land. The wolves had invaded years ago, forcing the smaller animals, rabbits, squirrels, birds, and deer to pay heavy tributes in food and labor, chaining their spirits with fear. Kale, desperate to protect his aging mother hare and young brother squirrel Tomas, had betrayed his neighbors by revealing hidden nut stores to the wolves. The guilt ate at him like a thorn in his paw, turning him into a loner shunned by the woodland community. Traitor Fox, they whispered, their eyes filled with hurt. As Kale huddled in his burrow one stormy night, his mother's soft voice pierced the rain. "You've let fear steal your heart, my son." But redemption starts with one brave step. Her words, laced with love and disappointment, sparked a flicker of hope in his weary soul. The spark of defiance dawn broke with the wolves demanding more young animals for their endless hunts. Tomas, with his fluffy tail and innocent chatter, was among those rounded up in the clearing. Kale watched from the shadows, his heart pounding like thunder. That evening, as his mother wept, Kale felt the weight of his past mistakes crush him. "I can't change what I did," he confessed to himself, tears matting his fur, "but I can fight for a future where no one suffers like this." Sneaking into the wolves' den under moonlight, Kale used his cunning to sabotage their traps, chewing through ropes and scattering scents to confuse their paths. Whispers spread through the woods. A phantom fox was challenging the Empire. Humanizing his pain, Kale approached Elara, the daughter rabbit of the family he'd betrayed. Kneeling low, his voice trembling, "I was scared, lost in my own survival. Forgive me. Let's unite for our freedom." Elara, her ears drooping with old sorrow, but eyes softening with empathy, nodded. "Pain makes us real, Kale. Together, we heal." Hey, midway through this gripping animal adventure, pause and show some love. Like if it tugs at your heart, subscribe for more scene-by-scene stories perfect for anime vibes, and share to inspire your circle. Rallying the pack word of Kel's deeds rippled like a stream through Eldoria Wood. He gathered the animals in a hidden glade, rabbits thumping their feet nervously, birds fluttering with excitement, deer standing tall despite their fears. "We've all felt the sting of loss," Kale shared, his voice raw and honest. "I've betrayed, I've hidden, but now I see freedom isn't just survival. It's living with open hearts." He trained them in stealthy tactics, sharing stories of their ancestors' free roams, where laughter echoed instead of howls. Elara stood by him, her gentle strength reminding everyone that forgiveness binds stronger than chains. Bonds formed over shared meals and late-night talks, humanizing their struggle, laughter amid tears, doubts voiced and eased, turning strangers into a family fighting for one another. The fierce clash winter winds howled as the wolves, sensing rebellion, charged into the woods with snarling fangs. Kale led the charge from the forefront, his fur bristling, roaring, "This is our home, our kin, our beating hearts fight for the freedom we deserve." The battle erupted, birds dive-bombing with beaks like arrows, rabbits dodging and tripping foes with burrows, deer charging with antlers gleaming. Kale leapt and clawed, his paws a blur, but a Volp's bite tore into his side. Pain shot through him like fire, yet he shielded Elara, buying time for the others to flank the pack. "For Tomas, for all of us," he gasped, his eyes fierce with love. The animals' unity overwhelmed the wolves, who fled into the shadows, their empire crumbling. Dawn of healing as the sun rose on a liberated Eldoria Wood. Tomas scampered back, freed and joyful. Kale lay wounded in the glade, surrounded by grateful friends. Elara clasped his paw, whispering, "You didn't just save us, you showed us how to forgive ourselves." Though Kel's scars ran deep, his heart mended in their warmth. Years later, the woods thrived with tales of Kale, the redeemed fox, passed down, a reminder that even flawed creatures with real emotions and second chances can rise to heroism. In this humanized world of fur and feelings, freedom bloomed from heartfelt redemption. What an emotional ride, right? If this animal anime-style story touched you, smash that like, subscribe for weekly tales like this, and share it far and wide to keep the inspiration flowing.